What's up guys, it's Eric, and today I'm going to teach you my 8 best exercises for strengthening and rehabbing your shoulders using a resistance band. These exercises will target the smaller, less worked on parts of your shoulders, which will ensure that your shoulders stay strong and safe. Also, these are great to help get rid of shoulder pain or achy shoulders, and they're really good for healing shoulder injuries. The only equipment you need for this shoulder circuit is a resistance band. If you don't have a resistance band, don't worry. I linked some in the description box below you guys can go check out. For this circuit, you want to perform each exercise for about 10 to 15 reps before you move on to the next one, and you want to complete all 8 exercises before moving on to the next round. For the first 6 movements, you want to tie the band to something sturdy at a little lower than shoulder level and grab the band in the arm you are working. I will be working on my right shoulder today, so I will grab the band with my right hand.
With the first exercise, you want to position yourself perpendicular to where the band is set up and have the arm you are working on further away from the band. Make sure your arm is bent to about 90 degrees and keep your elbow still at your side so you only move between your elbow and hand. You want to feel this movement in the outside part of your shoulder. Next, we are going to do the opposite of that motion, so turn around and have the arm you are working closer to the band. Lightly grip the band with your palm facing up towards the sky, keeping your arm in the same position as before. Still keeping everything above the elbow locked in place, rotate your arm in and out. This should be easier than the last movement, but you should still feel tension the entire time. If you need more resistance, move away from the band, and if you need less, move closer to the band. Now, turn back around, and we are going to do the same thing as the first exercise, but this time you want your arm straight out in front of your body instead of bent. Rotate your arm away from the band and back, keeping tension the entire time. You want to really feel this in your rear delt, which is the back of your shoulder. Make sure to keep your arm straight and have a tight upper back, pinching your shoulder blades together the entire time. After that, we are going to turn back around and do the same thing as the second exercise, but now with a straight arm instead of a bent one. Rotate your arm across your body, keeping it level the entire time, and you should feel this exercise in your outer chest. Again, make sure to keep your upper back tight and shoulders down, only moving your arm and keeping the rest of your body strong and solid. Next, face the band and position yourself so the arm you are working on is in a straight path with the band like this. You want to have your arm straight out to your side and bent about 90 degrees so your hand is facing the band. Rotate your hand up to the sky and then back to the starting position. When doing this movement, make sure to keep your arm above the elbow locked in place and just move your hand up to the sky. You should feel this in the front part of your shoulder and make sure to not have your elbow come forward while performing this movement. Finally, for the last movement while the band is tied to something, you want to position yourself right next to the band with the arm you are working further away from the band. Grab the band with your other arm and place it at the opposite hip of the arm you are working on and keep it there throughout the entire movement. Rotate your arm all the way across your body to the sky and then back to the other hand, keeping tension the entire time. You should feel this in the front of your shoulder and it should burn. For the last 2 exercises, you want to untie the band and stand on it like this. The closer your foot is to your hand, the more resistance the band will have, and vice versa. Keep your arm straight and raise it around the side of your body up to the sky, making sure your shoulders are down and your upper back is tight. You should feel this exercise in the top inner part of your shoulder. The last exercise of this circuit is similar to the one we just did, but instead of raising your arm at your side, you want to raise your arm straight out in front of you, keeping it in line with your shoulder the entire time. Raise your arm as high as you can and then back down. You want to really feel this in the front of your shoulder. Again, remember to keep your upper back tight and shoulders down the entire time. Those are all 8 movements in this shoulder strengthening workout. You should try and incorporate this routine every day or every other day as a warm-up or by itself to prevent injury while lifting weights or playing sports. If you're just starting out, you only want to do this circuit for 1 round, but with practice and doing this over time, you can work up to a maximum of 3 rounds per shoulder. After you finish however many rounds you decided to do, you should ice your shoulders for 15 to 20 minutes to ensure that they recover properly. Using these banded exercises and icing my shoulders afterwards every day, I was able to effectively play my senior year football season for over 6 months with a torn labrum in my left shoulder, and after the season ended and I got surgery, these exercises really sped up my recovery process. I promise if you guys add these exercises to your routine, you will notice a big difference in how your shoulders feel and perform. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all in the next one.